I first started displaying symptoms of my condition when I was about 7 or 8, and we actually found some old videos, and it is very visible. I stopped running around and jumping around, but my mum said when I was about 2 I was on her lap on the swing and my knee just came out while I was sitting on her lap, but I didn't get diagnosed until I was 21. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome is a connective tissue disorder which is multisystemic and affects pretty much everything in your body. Postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, or POTS, means that your autonomic nervous system, which regulates all the unconscious processes in your body, can't regulate itself. Living with these conditions is really difficult, especially because they're invisible, so people can't see that there's anything wrong with you. It's exhausting, you're in pain all the time, and getting through the day is like a full-time job. My whole life I was in pain and I was having dislocations or I couldn't do certain things, and we were always just dealing with acute problems at any one time. So I dislocated my knee, we'd go and get the knee fixed, or I slipped 3 discs in my back and we'd deal with that, and no one ever put anything together. So when I was younger it was always like, oh, Natasha's just got a weird body, but we didn't really understand why I felt so awful all the time. It just was what it was. At the moment I'm not able to work. I've had to stop and start so many different jobs and study programs, and it's been really difficult and really frustrating. There are a surprisingly large number of people that I've met who have got some form of invisible illness, and the one thing that frustrates everyone is the minimisation of it. I get stares when I get out of the car with the disabled badge in it and I'm walking. Sometimes if I'm in the wheelchair, I can get out to go to the loo and people are like, well, why is she walking? It's not about that necessarily, like, I can't put weight through my legs that day. It's that I'm too tired to do anything and it's better to be in the wheelchair and go out. When the doctors don't listen to you, it can be particularly difficult. Nobody knows your body better than you do, and I think especially when your body doesn't respond to certain medications and the doctors don't know what else to do with you, that can be really difficult and really frustrating. Whenever the doctors really listen to you and they take on board what you're saying, it's really refreshing and really great. And just seeing a doctor that has heard of your conditions means that they really understand the multisystemic nature of it, or the way that you may respond differently to other people, and it makes a huge difference. People who have long-term conditions need long-term care, and that doesn't just mean medication, it means looking into things like diet and lifestyle and their support networks. I wish that people understood that just because you can't see something doesn't mean it's not there.